Welcome in, everybody, to race number 6 here of the Midnight Racing League tonight at the Kansas Speedway. Another mile and a half before next week, where we get to go somewhere truly special, Watkins Glen. That's definitely going to be a fun one to be a part of in that one. Before we go forward with any of tonight's race, let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole here tonight, Colton Ward will be starting from the first position here tonight. Wayne Eastwood, second. Justin Mellicar, third. Dylan Connolly, fourth. Matt Albert, fifth. Kevin Smith, sixth. Tyler Henry, seventh. Corey Wright, eighth. Mike DeWalt, new name, in ninth. And Joe Tardif will be 10th. Connor Leach will be in 11th starting position tonight. 12th will be Gavin Henson. 13th will be Braden Walters. Brent Garber, 14th. 15th will be Timothy Cook, Gordon Glidewell 16th, William Hewitt 17th, Kelly Pointer 18th, Courtney Hubbard 19th, and Reginald Harrison 20th. Richard McMillian will be 21st, Robert Wilhoit 22nd, Shane Hart 23rd, Kevin Allen 24th, Jesse Dawson will be 25th, Nick Aloysia 26th, Fortson Potson 27th, Diego Burriel 28th, Charlie Morgan 29th, Jeremy Rafson 30th, Mark Person will be 31st, Derek Enderline 32nd, Nicholas Bass 33rd, Kevin Winker 34th, and Tyler Stevenson will round out the field in 35th position here tonight. So we're going to go ahead and take this away, bring up the standard tower, and we're still waiting to go. There we go. Finally taking off on the grid here tonight. Joined in the booth here tonight. I wasn't last week, unfortunately. And as you can hear, you know someone else is in the booth because you can hear my voice echoing through his mic once again. Trevor Aswarnauth is joining us up here in the booth after taking a week off last week. How you doing here tonight, Trev?
Yeah, well, since you said that, I'm going to leave it up so you can hear it the entire race. But that's besides the point. I'm doing good, baby. Took a week off. Don't remember too much about the 4th of July weekend, which is always a good thing. And ready to get some racing in, baby. I watched some from old Brunswick, Georgia on my phone last week. Some good old racing there that they had here at the Midnight Racing League. And can't wait for it, baby. We're back. As a good friend of us, Tilly used to say, we're locked. And I'm ready to go, baby. Let's get this thing going. I'm a little feeling a little nice out here at old Kansas Speedway.
Yeah, we got an interesting number of laps here tonight. 82. That's kind of odd. Ooh. Not sure why we're doing, well, first off, more laps, and then a weird number like that. But hey, why not, I guess? Colton Ward leads the field to the green flag. We're racing here at Kansas. Real fast-paced mile-and-a-half oval right here. As you can tell how quickly I was switching through those cameras right there. These guys are absolutely ripping here tonight. Colton Ward off to an early lead. Eastwood dropping back to the 4th position already, and it's a battle for second between Mellicar and Connolly out of turn 2.
No surprise, old Mr. Honey is out front up there, taking the lead here tonight. Qualified P1 with a familiar face up there in second, Justin Mellicar. But look who's on the outside of him there, man. Look at that little shout out, Mr. Decon. Wondering what flavor of ice cream we got this week. Definitely a puzzled something yellow, some sort of yellow ice cream. We'll figure it out later. But these boys are just getting a little spread out here, baby. 83-degree track temp here with what'd you say? 82 laps. Yeah, that's a weird number, but nevertheless, 82 laps, and these boys are out here just searching, man, just trying to figure it out. We have some names up here to qualify up front we haven't seen week to week, and this might be a little interesting here. Maybe an underdog win here tonight. Who knows? I'd like to say a little shout out here. We got a little bet going on in the live chat. Over under how many yellows? And I'm going to say over 5. And we got another guy just said under, old Robbie Adams. So far we're green. We're good. They are chopping it. Let's look at that. Oh, a familiar face down there. Old Smith. That's heading it, crossing it down, taking it over, and coming out of 3 wide, coming to the tri-oval.
Yeah, Kevin Smith, no surprise, already going out there. He had said this in his interview last week, because we talked about it on these broadcasts a lot, where he likes to be the one to go out there and lead as many laps as possible, and then as his kind of, I guess his foe, but not in a bad way, Colton Ward, he likes to kind of chill and sit back. We saw that a little bit switched here tonight. It took Kevin Smith a second to get up here. Colton Ward obviously started from the pole. But now here we are back to basics here in the Midnight Racing League. Kevin Smith, Colton Ward running first and second, unless Dylan Connolly has something to say about it. He was trying to take the lead away from Ward, but then Kevin Smith sent it down there on the bottom and took the lead for himself. That said, a lot of guys running the bottom side of the racetrack, usually here at Kansas, what we end up seeing is everyone starts migrating to the top lane pretty quickly here at this racetrack. It's not a track where you want to be riding on that bottom lane for too long, because it's really just not a viable lane. It's somewhat helpful for tire wear, but you lose so much speed. You get so tight. You get I mean, every feeling you could have trying to race a truck around here, you can feel it on that bottom lane. Top sides feels a lot nicer. You got a little bit of grip up there. Got a little seam up there. You can try and hook your left sides on and run it around that, as we're seeing Dylan Connolly do that right now. We'll pull up the track temp. I believe Trev said it was 84 degree track temp. So that's a little cooler for a track temp that we're used to seeing on a mile and a half like this, but its tire wear still will end up becoming a major part of this race, as it does at any racetrack that we ever go to. And now Ward and Conley are going back at it once more. It was a good start for Decon here tonight, Trev. Usually we see him start a little bit further back and then try to find his way up here. He's had some good finishes here and there, but something seems to have caught him out on a lot of these races recently. Maybe he can put one together here tonight.
Yeah, he's usually a victim of the misfortunate wrecks that we have, per usual, in the Midnight Racing League. Sometimes we get long green flag ones. Sometimes they just like to jump the hell out of it. But that's the show here at the Midnight Racing League. We have all types of fun and racing, all different types of strategies and everything going on. And hopefully Decon might pull one out here tonight, especially with a new flavor of ice cream. I'm still wondering what type of ice cream is yellow. And yeah, I can't put my mind around it. Maybe some butterscotch, I'm assuming, but we got to figure that out eventually. But as we see, Kevin Smith out front, and no surprise, old Wardy, or Honey, I got to get that right. I'm a little intoxicated. I'm sorry. Having a good time here. Went to a baseball game, and now we're just, we're riding the Midnight Racing League, baby. This is what it's about. Midnight time, having a good time, having a good race. And how about old Henry up there? We got Henry, Cade Hall in the chat. Says he's got his money on Henry, so look out for Henry there in the 96 in the old UPS. Yeah, Dale Jarrett's-esque truck. So let's shout out to Henry.
Yeah, Tyler Henry, saw him last week. He had a really good run going. Unfortunately, getting taken out in some late incidents and getting shuffled all the way back to, I think it was a 22nd finishing position, if I remember correctly. It's kind of hard to remember week to week, but currently a good run for him running in the top 5. And then you got Justin Melikar, too. Someone that he himself has said that he isn't really the best when it comes to this type of racing. Well, look at this. Henry misses the bottom. Melikar is going to try and pounce on that opportunity as Connolly gets into the wall. Also, Melikar might get him a little two-piece right here, and I think he will. To give Melikar all the way from 6th to 4th. We got 4 wide into 1. Make it 3. Connor Leach making his return in the 71. There he is on the bottom. He missed last week as Henry's going around into Connolly. And that is a huge crash. We're going to wad it up. Huge back here. Still, Henry about up and over. And just the two guys we were just talking about. Tyler Henry, good run going for him. And Connolly, both of them. And it's already, as we got Bumper flying through the air or something right there. That's a big hit for both of these guys. Let's take a look at Connolly. I mean, he got obliterated right there. I want to see if we can actually get a little cockpit view of both of them real quick. I don't think it's... maybe a little wheel damage for Conley. I don't think it's too bad. Let's go back to Henry. Oh, yeah, Henry's turning right to go left right now. That one's got to be a little bit of a struggle. Got a lot of damage on the back bumper also. That's a tough one. Two guys we were just bragging on, too. Let's go back and take a look at it very quickly and see... yeah, okay, this is what I thought. It looked like Henry kind of got tapped from behind, and that's that's an old Sheldon Creed paint scheme. I think that's DeWalt. It is Mike DeWalt here tonight. And it looks like he's just gonna... Oh, we're 3 wide. Let me switch this. Here we go. 3 wide racing. DeWalt's gonna come up a little bit into Henry. right there, get him loose. Maybe. It's taking a while to develop. That's what it's going to be. Left rear contact from Mike DeWalt into Tyler Henry. Spins Henry down, and he net codes off of Connor Leach straight up into the 95 of Dylan Connolly. And, you'd think it would just be the two of these guys involved, but they started wrecking about 25th place on back, and bam, that's where the rest of it's going to be in. I'm trying to see who one of those is. That's Rob Wilhoit in the 15 that I could see spinning down to the bottom. I could not get a glimpse at who those other ones were for the moment, but what a hit for them.
Yeah.
And I want to see in the back, really. There's somebody getting a little piece of it. I don't know who that red truck is. Oh! He narrowly avoided getting absolutely destroyed by whatever happened in the back. I want to take this back. I see the 15 of Will Hoyt involved in it. I don't know if this is where it kind of initiates where this is. For him, he's on the brakes hard, and he gets piled into by Charlie Morgan, and then the 11 of William Hewitt comes into it also, and that spins the 15 of Will Hoyt down into the already stopped Tyler Henry. Let's get some onboards here real quick. Let's go to Connolly. Sure, it's going to be a fun view for him. I wonder if hopefully we can get an interview with him, unless he's unfortunately out of the race already. I hope he's not. Or Henry, or any of these guys, I would hope are not. Here's a look at Connolly. Oh. I mean, look at his wheel. Yeah, his wheel didn't even move. It was just, okay. There's nothing you can do in that scenario. Let's go back to Tyler Henry. It ain't over yet, just yet for Tyler Henry. He's about to get, bam, getting a strong look at the asphalt right there on the backstretch of Kansas Speedway.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd have to do this so early, but somebody's getting an ARCA Break of the Race award on this early of a race. That's just, it's unfortunate. I think you would see it happening. You see it happening, Check up. No.
Hewitt actually gets through okay right there in the 11. I thought he was involved. Looks like he just kind of shot the gap and managed to get around it. And the back half of this was really between Morgan and Hewitt. Let's go back live, take a look at these guys. That's Tyler Henry. He's still sitting in pit road. Charlie Morgan also. Robert Wilhoit as well. And then Connolly, as we're about to be going back to green here. Still a lot of damage on that truck, but he is back on the racetrack, is Dylan Connolly. Back to green flag racing. Kevin Smith with a good jump. Looks like he took the outside lane. A little bit of a different group of guys up here now. We have Braden Walters and Trev. I know you like this guy. Fortson Poston is here in third. One of our favorite names we've had all season.
Yes.
He missed last week, unfortunately, but he is back here tonight. And currently in fourth. That's good for him. Brent Garber making his way up here. Chef Moorhead himself in third. Connor Leach and Colton Ward. Ward getting a little bit relegated back to fifth for the moment. Shouldn't be a cause for concern for him. And then you got Matt Albert in the 61. Just someone that's always a sneaky good pick to have at any of these races here in the Midnight Racing League.
Yep. Well, what a difference that just made. You just got a whole new set of people up here. That wreck basically happened closer to the front, took a lot of good guys out. And now it's just a whole new set of people. Kevin Smith's leading, right? We got a bunch of these guys up here that we haven't necessarily seen. Well, no, I lied. We have seen a lot of these names all year. But, oh, wow, we're 4 wide. Oh, yeah, we're in the Tri-Oval. We're beating and banging. Oh, baby, we're 5 wide. Holy crap. Coming through the Tri-Oval. There's all sorts of shenanigans going on here as we enter 1 and 2. And it looks like they get it straight away. We got a cluster of words that I can't produce right now. But all these trucks seem to get away straight. Beating and banging, baby. We got someone in the chat said that these trucks are perfect for equal runnings. So, yeah, this is what we get. We get a bunch of guys, maybe some inexperience, some experience. And they're out here just showing what they got, baby. And I love it. Keep going, boys. Just get out here and run this thing to the ground.
Glidewell with a save on the 8. We got another one back here in the grass. I think it's Jesse Dawson in the 6, maybe? Was just in the grass and saved that one, too. Good save for Dawson, but a significant loss of track position for him. Back in the main group here. Trying to take a look at who we got. We got another one back here. That's Kevin Winker in the 42. He was another one of the guys, I think it was a couple weeks ago, where he had a great run going and it got foiled late. And then Dylan Connolly back here, yeah, very much a damaged race truck way off of the pack. Lead change up front. Braden Walters trying to go after Kevin Smith on the bottom side of the racetrack. New paint scheme for Braden Walters. We're used to seeing him in that Monster Energy Ford F-150, and I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a bunch of flowers, roses, perhaps, on the hood.
It's a bunch of cherry blossoms, it looks like.
Those.
Ooh. Yeah, those type of flowers. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of cherry. Maybe there might be cherry blossoms. That's what it looks like. We're just going to assume it's cherry blossom. But he takes the lead, nevertheless. He's out front here. Going to be taken over. We did have a couple pit stops that happened here. Looks like he was one of those guys, the 104 of Wayne Eastwood.
Who has now taken the lead.
Yes, and Joe Tardif, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know, but we're just going to go with that. They pitted on the last caution. They have fresh tires. Everybody behind them from 3rd to 6th, no tires. And then from 7th on back, everybody has tires. So, little pit strategy going on, baby. I love to see it out here in the Midnight Racing League. Maybe shake it up a little bit. Let's see how these boys get it. As we got our leader out front, Wayne Eastwood, got the lead, baby.
And he's already getting attacked by Joe Tardif. In my opinion, I think these guys, they need to be kind of working together right now. They know they have the advantage. They've already pulled to an 8/10 gap on Braden Walters in 3rd, make it 9/10, probably a 2nd by the time we reach the start-finish line again. Tardif going to easily clear Wayne Eastwood, on the top side of the racetrack, and he will now lead that lap. We've had quite a few different leaders here already. It's nice to see that. Granted, some strategies involved, but still. Let's take a little bit through the field. We were talking about this. There's Braden Walters in 3rd. Kevin Smith back to 4th position now. Brent Garber 5th. Fortson Poston. I want to say Potson every time, but it's Poston.
What a name.
In 6th. Colton Ward in 7th. Matt Albert's getting hooked a little bit there by Courtney Hubbard, who's having a strong run too in the top 10, but might fall out of it here with a pass from the 21 of Shane Haar. And speaking of guys that we're used to seeing up in front of these things, Connor Leach. Connor Leach, for anyone that didn't know the story of what happened to him, he was called for intent wrecking in the Phoenix race, Corey Wright. And he actually crossed the line first and was the winner of the race, and was the winner as far as I knew and everyone else knew for probably about 30 minutes till the conclusion of the broadcast. And then it was decided, hey, we got something to look at here, and Connor Leach was eventually disqualified for intent wrecking Corey Wright in that race, and then the win was given to Matt Albert instead. Connor Leach then was off for the next race. He was suspended, and I do not recall seeing him in the race last week. So here he is now, making a return back to the Midnight Racing League. 6th race of the season. That one happened in the 3rd race of the season. That's quite a chunk of time to miss out on. 2 races. That's not really. You don't want to be losing all those points, especially in the way that the points format works in this series. But he's back, and maybe he's going to try and keep notching some wins back in. As you see, the 95 of Conley getting lapped. I think that's his first lap going down now. He's going to need him some cautions if he wants to have any sort of shot at competing once again in this one. Let's go back through this. Courtney Hubbard now still sitting in 9th, battling with Connor Leach now. Shane Haar 10th. Matt Albert's falling to 11th. There, we got a crash. It's Corey Wright. Almost up and over. I think everyone's going to miss it. Oh, Corey Wright is making a beeline to the inside wall. I think he.
Yes, gonna tell you that was my pick. The old liquor and wine truck. Oh man, unfortunate. Almost went over.
Mr. Liquor and Wine himself. I love that. That is one of my favorite spots. I don't know if is that real. I don't know if that's a real thing or.
It should be. It should be real.
Let's take a look back and see what happened to Mr. Wright. He was pretty deep in this pack, to be honest. Let's take this up real quick. He's in the middle of 3 wide with Derek Anderline and Nicholas Bass. And oh man, I don't. Oh, that's where he's gonna get his clip knocked off right there.
Yeah.
But that's really weird. His car just went up, and I hate this word more than anything when I broadcast, but I'm going to say it. Sure looks like a little net code off the 52 of Nicholas Bass. Or, well, okay, so Wright's getting loose.
No.
Okay. Yeah, Wright got loose, and when he corrected it, Derek Anderline was there in the 35, and it spins right off the nose of Anderline into the wall. Luckily, everyone else able to avoid this. Anderline getting into the wall again. And then Corey Wright spinning back down into the inside wall collecting a little bit more damage, actually losing the whole rear clip and the left front fender for Corey Wright. Not good news there for him. Hopefully he can get a pretty good chunk of that fixed under this yellow flag. We do have some pit stops going on here. We might as well take a look at it. And a lot's changed up front.
We're calling in the chat. They want a decon interview.
A decon? All right, hold on. Let's see if we can drag him up here real quick. These guys are so far down there, I got to pull them up 5 times. Here we go. Dylan Connolly's the voice of the booth. Do you have a copy?
Good morning.
Good morning. Not a good start for you. Pretty rough. Obviously getting bulldozed in the way that you were. How's that damage looking for you?
We'll get her taped back up. I have full faith in this field wrecking 3 or 4 more times like I need them to. But yeah, you know, that happens. You know, you're racing hard up front, stuff like that happens, and you know, just long for the ride. I'm just glad it was. I ended up it's like 459 worth of damage, but you know, it could be worse. Again, I have full faith that there will be more yellows, get more damage fixed, so it's all good.
Yeah,
look at the positives, you know.
That one definitely could have been a lot worse. You got tossed into the wall when that happened, when Henry got loose under you and spun up into you, but still.
You know, like when that happened, I was more worried about the left rear because I got tagged in the left rear. I went back and looked and it felt like, man, I didn't clip the wall that hard. So a lot of the damage just came from whoever it was that got hooked into me. But, you know, we'll get her fixed up. This car will be as fast as Xfinity Wireless, Xfinity 10G. It's actually probably driving like Xfinity 4G right now, but we'll get to Xfinity 10G by the end of the race. But appreciate all the guys. I don't have a new paint scheme this week. Alex, he's been a little busy with life stuff, which I get. But shout out to him and shout out to everybody and you guys putting on a good broadcast. We'll see if I get higher than, where am I, 30th? We'll see if I get higher than that.
Well, you know, I'm glad you brought the paint scheme up. I thought that was the same one you ran last week. But go ahead and remind us what flavor it is.
It's ice cream sundae.
That's right. Okay. Perfect. Well, we thought it was butterscotch for a second.
We could keep talking, by the way. It's not like I have anything else to do if you want to keep going since we're going green.
I mean, sure. Might as well. Okay, we'll take it back up front. There has been a significant shuffle at the front of this field. Courtney Hubbard, Nicholas Bass, Shane Haar. Oh, we're wrecking a big Mellicar and Albert. And it's a huge one. There's Kelly Pointer, Gordon.
I got a good view of this one, boys.
Oh, my goodness.
I got a great view of that one, guys. You got to go with my in-car. That was great.
I think that's going to be the first thing we do here.
I didn't mean to talk over you. I did 2 race broadcasts today, so I'm still in broadcast mode.
Hey, well, I don't mind at all. We've had like 5 people for our Light Series broadcast in the booth at once before, so
that's okay.
It's fine. Let's go back and see. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take.
By the way, I'm higher than 30th now.
For the moment, yeah. Well, let's see. So we're coming to a restart.
Riding along with Decon here.
Old
yeah,
Decon.
I saw someone got turned.
I think it was Matt Albert got turned initially, and then Justin Mellicar got a piece of it as Albert was coming down. You can't really see that where it initiated from your onboard, at least. Well, let's.
Yeah, I just saw someone get turned like bad. So.
Yeah, it was. Mr. Albert, I think. Let's take this up to the blimp shot real quick. And see, and you know, this is disappointing. Oh, goodness. Okay, that is not where it starts. This starts with Colton Ward and I believe Braden Walters. There is a stack up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Walters just stops kind of in front of Ward. And then Leach and, oh, man. I mean, this is just a massive stack up. You seeing this here, Trev? I mean, I'm not sure.
Wreck. Yeah.
All right, you'll see it in about a minute, I guess, with the broadcast delay on, but...
Oh, it's not bad.
Albert, yeah, I mean, it's just a stack up.
I saw it live.
You did see it live, that is true. Let's switch this back to maybe Albert, I think. Maybe we'll get a better view of this.
It's like a giant stack up. Oh, man. Maybe he missed a shift? I don't know. That was a big old stack up there from...
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt. That's a big point of emphasis on the rules now. It's restart... what's the word for it? Like restart decorum.
Etiquette.
Like, you know, etiquette. That's the word. Yeah, that's why you're the professional right now. But yeah, they said like if you miss a shift or anything that causes a big wreck on a restart, that's almost worse than just causing a flat out wreck.
I mean, I guess I understand that because it's like kind of basics. You know, like it shouldn't be something that happens. I can't even list off all the drivers that were in this. Every time I show a new replay, I see different.
Can you list off drivers that weren't in it?
Anyone 8th on up. I think it was. Really
I wasn't in it.
Yeah, you weren't. That's true. I'm trying to get like a big angle of this, and I can't. You know what? Actually, yeah, this is perfect. Here we go.
A pause.
Yep. That's what she said. Oh.
Here's your turn 1 camera, and it's just enormous. I mean, it's Kevin Winker somehow gets a piece of this with Buriel. That one ain't gonna show us too much right there. There's Mark Person.
Hey, once again, you know who wasn't in the wreck?
Yeah, great job checking up, by the way.
That's how you avoid a wreck. You know, I could have just went full throttle and just got bored, but you know, I protected what's left of my race car.
You did. Sunday has not melted.
No, it's all good.
Well, and this gives you another opportunity to fix some more damage. So how are we looking on that? Oh, you still don't have a rear clip, and you still have very much driver door damage and a right front damage.
It's very loose, but it's I got to 259, so probably another 2 yellows it'll be competitive, and then 3 yellows will be okay. But I got a bad break on that 1 yellow. I just got lapped, and then they ran out of talent the next lap. But
well, I mean, at least it gives you some more opportunities. Yeah, that was maybe, who knows? I thought we were going to have a nice, clean, green race, and now we've had 3 cautions.
No, we're waiting
like
for next week.
Yeah, that'll be next week.
Watkins Glen, so.
Oh, that's going to be so much fun. Sure. I can't wait for that.
Oh, I can't wait. I love it.
All right, back to green here. Courtney Hubbard, Shane Haar, Joe Tardif, Wayne Eastwood getting relegated back to 3rd and 4th. Courtney Hubbard, a great start on the bottom side of the racetrack. Shane Haar, not so good on that top lane. Look at the launch for Hubbard into 1. Goodness, about 3 truck lengths clear. And we got some racing out back. A little bit calmer here on this restart. That's nice to see. And, whoa, it was coming to lap some guys now, and we're already... There's lots of casualties so far of cars that are already at least a lap down. We only have 25 trucks still on a lead lap. 25th position is Mr. Dylan Connolly himself.
Yes, driving good. Well, driving better, but not great. It's still okay.
But yeah, I mean, Trev, I don't know really what we're seeing here. It's a lot of... it's kind of odd. Oh, Hubbard's in the wall!
Oh, no. Hubbard stayed out. He has the oldest tires on the track.
Oh, I wish he had.
Oh.
Okay, but props to him for keeping it up in the wall right there. Not coming back down in the track like I know someone has done to me once in a race.
I would never even know who that person was. But
well, it wasn't me. I know that.
It was Mr. Trevor Aswarnauth, everybody.
Oh, wow.
It was for a good cause.
That Trevor Astronaut guy, he's got some talent.
Thank you. I appreciate it. If it's coming from the old Dylan Conley, I will take it with pride.
Hey, I am running ahead of you in this race, though.
This is true. I've been saying I want to run one of these races, but they won't let me do it.
Right? I mean, I'm broadcaster from the car. You could do it, too. I mean, there's not much going on where I'm at, but...
Hey, we've had a hell of a broadcast from me in the car at one point in time on our Light Series race. But, yeah, I don't know.
I know Landon can really drive. He could still do play-by-play from... Well, it'd be hard to stream the race, just be his car, but...
I've done it before. with all this broadcast.
With that is that Landon is atrocious on any track besides the Super Speedway.
That is not true at all.
That's not true. I raced. Where did I race you? You won, and I finished 2nd. It was like, it was recently. No, it was non-Super Speedway. It was like, where was that? It wasn't too long. Was it Bristol? We ran Bristol, I think it was.
It might have been.
We both ran like 2nd and 3rd, and I was like, man, we're driving.
Yeah. I mean, I like to think I'm still pretty good at them. Not all of my 5 whatever KI rating it is just super speedways. But
he is a super speedway queen. But
I enjoy them. They're fun.
Joe Tardif is in the lead.
Yeah, let's get back on track.
A brand new driver, isn't he? I don't recognize
that. He is a new driver. At least for me. Yeah, he's leading. He's probably got the most laps led at this point. We're about halfway through the race already. That's kind of hard to believe.
All right, I'm now only 3 seconds slower than the leader. About 2 cautions ago, I was 4.5 seconds slower than the leader. So we're making progress.
Well, that's pretty good, and we're still 20 seconds off the lead.
That's
right
okay.
Now.
Hey, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So actually, it's kind of in between.
Well, it's kind of a sprint for Mr. Tardif up here because he's getting hawked down by Kevin Smith, which is not something if I was racing in this league as a new driver that I'd be wanting to see in it all.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith is great.
I noticed something. I'll add to Trevor, our analyst. I was running that top that whole first run, and then I tried to run the bottom. It was tight. So if I hadn't gotten wrecked, you'd probably have seen me start running the bottom more. But now I'm just running this line because I could get more speed up here. But the tires did not like it when you just started at the top. They like it better when you go from the bottom to the top. Don't tell anybody else that. Make sure nobody. Yeah, you don't spread that. Don't spread that too loud. But
yes, I should have muted the broadcast real quick.
Unfortunate for you, Landon kind of gave up that secret at the beginning of the race.
That's okay.
I did do that. Yeah. I think it was probably on like lap 3 or something that I said that.
Hey,
I have no idea how I qualified 4th, by the way. That was wild.
Kevin Smith is running down Joe Tardif, and they are here. Him and Garber are right here trying to make a move.
Kevin's got good long run speed. Kevin's really good if he goes green for a while.
Well, it's so spread out up here
in the morning.
Like, it's so spread out where you've got Tardif, Smith, and Garber. They're, I don't know, what, Garber's about 3/10 back. Then you have Braden Walters a second back of the leader. Colton Ward's really, I mean, he's a second and a half back. I mean, it's Colton Ward. We know he's going to find his way up here eventually. Richard McMillion's up here. Mike DeWalt was just starting in like 20th back here, and he's all the way back up to
one of those wrecks.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And who else we got? Nicholas Bass almost caught a piece of one of them earlier. You got Wayne Eastwood and Fortson Poston. Again, great name. Oh, and they're hitting each other. Oh, okay.
I need him to hit a little bit more.
I thought these two were going at it. Wayne Eastwood and Fortson Poston are... Oh, man, Poston's really trying to get around Eastwood here. He already doored him on the front straightaway, and now he's going to try and get it through. And here comes Gavin Henson as well. That's another new name to the series. He got himself a podium either last week or 2 weeks ago, and now here he is riding in 10th, just ahead of Wayne Eastwood to keep that position. Behind that, Connor Leach is all the way back here in 12th. Jesse Dawson. There's Corey Wright. Unfortunately, must be a lap down. Shane Harr back here at 14th. Reginald Harris coming back also. He's 15th. Back here, who else we got? William Hewitt, 16th. Timothy Cook. Then Nick Aloysia, Jeremy Rafson, Diego Burriel. That's the top 20. So, Joe Tardif, I will say, he's doing a good job. Well, okay. You see that, Trev, the second I switched to the other camera. I was going to say he's doing a great job leading. And here's Kevin Smith trying to pass him.
Oh, they're on equal tires here. Looks like the top 6 are all on equal tires, pitted on lap 28. From 7th back is they pitted on that last caution. It looks the caution before that, lap 32, and nobody else came back down to take tires. It looks like so. Your tire advantage is going to be from 7th back right now. But these guys up front, holy crap! He just got doored.
Wow!
Smith with a whole door to Joe Tardif, and Joe is going to ride that outside, possibly get a run here out of the corner, and maybe try to cross over Kevin Smith, but he does not. And what a move! But you know what? I'll take it. That's determination right there. Slide him up the track. You know what I'm saying? Give him a little maneuverability.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Joe Tardif puts it in the wall. Oh man,
And that's gonna let
like
Garber
Deacon was
through.
referring to. Yeah, it got tight, just like Deacon said, and put it right in the wall. And here comes old Walters. Did that Walters? Yeah, no, yeah, Walters
Yes.
in the 7.
The Cherry
Just passes
Blossoms.
him down there. Yes, the old Cherry Blossom truck. And then we got old Wardy, old Honey. I gotta stop calling him that.
It's
Hunty.
not Wardy.
It's Wardy. It's Hunty. He's gonna go ahead and take advantage of that too. So, yeah, you got your top. What is that? Top 7 guys up here trying to run away from the field.
Hey, I'm on the freshest tires in the field, by the way. Not to interrupt.
Oh, you do. But right now you're 1 lap down. You're the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th car a lap down.
That's okay.
So you need something to happen. But it will. It always happens.
Hey, that's why you do good in a lot of the rest of the season, so you could afford 1 week like this.
This is true.
Well, and there's drop races too. You get.
Well,
like
I used my drop race earlier because I finished 38th at Auto Club because I had internet issues like lap 6, and then we went green. That was the one green race that we had the whole year. We had a wreck on like lap 5 or 6, and then it went green, so I wasn't able to do anything there. But yeah, this is the worst I've been running, you know. So I can be okay with that, you know. We gotta look at the positives.
You are currently 3rd in points right now with Kevin Smith and Colton Ward ahead of you. So I mean, there's positives there.
Oh yeah.
So not too bad. You're almost 80 points. Nope.
Yeah.
You're almost. I don't know. I can't math right now, but you're 3rd.
That's okay. I know I'm a lot ahead of 4th. So
yes, for sure. So I mean, you're looking up. You might have a bad race here.
You know, as long as I don't make this a habit, I think it'll be okay. Honestly.
Well, I think next
long
week.
season.
Yeah, it's a long season. First off, it ends like halfway through September, and then Next week, you have Watkins Glen. That's going to be a wild card, at least in my opinion, because we're not going to have cautions. Obviously not iRacing cautions. They were talking about maybe throwing like an admin caution if there was some huge track blocking pileup, which still could very well happen. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
It's a road course. But
plus, when you go through the S's there, you can have issues. I think they said they're doing a halfway yellow, though.
Oh,
we're way past halfway. Oh, here or there?
No, Watkins Glen. No, not here. No,
okay. That's good. Hey, real quick, who's Chef Moorhead? Because they're requesting in the chat to ride around with him because they're saying...
Oh, that's Brett Garber.
He is coming.
Yeah, he's Chef Moorhead on Twitch. Yeah, he's cool. You should follow him.
Well, here's a ride-along for you. Brent Garber, Mr. Chef Moorhead, here in second, trying to...
And I don't know why he's called Chef Moorhead, so it sounds kind of like porn star-ish,
Yeah,
I don't know if I could say that, if that's okay, but...
Does he cook up Moorhead? You know what I'm saying?
Well...
Or is he just a head?
I don't know. He's just a chill guy.
Garber has a podium in the main PGR series, doesn't he? Didn't he used to run PGR?
So.
Yeah. Perfect.
I don't
nice
recall.
little tie-in right there. I swear I've seen his name on there. Anyway, he's tracking down Kevin Smith right now, and that would be cool to see him get a win. That would now, be a new winner this season. Kevin Smith and Colton Ward, they've kind of been sneaking up the show really this entire season. One of them's going to win every week. Or, with the occasional Matt Albert.
Oh, we got a yellow.
Oh!
We do have a yellow flag.
I don't know where it is. That's weird. I don't know where that is. But
maybe debris.
I didn't see anybody blink on my track map, so.
Well,
Courtney down in pit road right now.
Hubbard's in the pits. Okay, it's not Anderline. Well, I don't know. It's not even telling me anybody crashed or went off the track, so.
Do you see anything there, Conley? Is it in race report?
I saw someone getting bent out of shape a half lap before that off pit road, but it did. I think it was the 20 something.
Oh.
But other than that, I didn't see anything.
We found it.
I don't know if
61?
I don't know if this is it or not. Because I was just before that happened, I was going to point out Matt Albert had gone 12 laps down.
He's back out here.
And then Courtney Hubbard we saw in pit road. This must be Hubbard.
Yeah, he's tore up back here. Must have hit something.
Is he out of fuel? Hit it on lap 14. We're on... I don't know. What lap are we on? We're late. I don't know. That's weird.
30 to go. Or 29 to go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 29 to go.
By the way, we're good on fuel for the rest of the way, so...
Well, so much for strategy. Now it's just tire strategy.
I'm going to be honest. Our in-race supporter, Mr. Connolly, he didn't see anything happen. I have seen nothing happen either. That couldn't have been what... I don't imagine that's what the caution was for Matt Albert.
Let me see if there's a penalty given out.
Yeah, I don't hear anything right now. So in the server, so...
There is an Oh, it's black flag cleared. Oh.
Hey, y'all just made $20 on YouTube, by the way.
Oh!
Oh, hey!
Trev, you got the chat pulled up. Shout out who it was.
Hang on. We're about to find out. Oh, Thomas Parker, baby! Oh,
Thomas Parker! Let's go!
Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Thomas. Old KSR running mate of ours from back in the day. Appreciate the super chat, brother. Always love you.
Yeah, well, and, this riveting coverage right now of this caution that we have to. What a great time to have that. Because I just went... So, for anyone that... I guess I didn't really say it. That last replay I just showed was the moment of caution focused on Matt Albert, and that obviously was not him, because we just did like half a lap with him and nothing happened to him. So his crash, whatever happened, must have been 12-ish laps ago or something like that. Just must have not drawn a yellow, but I don't know why Courtney Hubbard on the bottom of the racetrack would have drawn a yellow. I don't know. But I guess it'll just forever remain a mystery.
Admin throw it, so.
Well, okay, maybe it was because Hubbard was stopped on the bottom of the racetrack. It was under the first white line, but maybe iRacing considers that part of the racetrack. Who knows? It's a mystery. We'll find out. It'll be one of those things that you see on social media from those mystery conspiracy theory pages, and they'll make videos about it. That's what it'll be.
Yeah, there was also in the race chat here, there was no answer for that, so I don't know what happened.
Who knows? It was a fun flag.
I mean, I'll take it. I mean, that helped me. I'm under 2.5 minutes of damage left, so.
Oh, Lord, you still need quite a few then.
I need like one more I can make it competitive, and then 2 more I'll be okay, so.
Pretty wheel damage?
It's a little loose, but that's because I have no rear end, but.
That's what she said. All right, now we're back to it.
Oh, wow.
Joe Tardif is back in the lead, by the way. Joe
Big
Tardif.
stack up back here. Big stack up. Ooh.
Yeah, I saw that something's going on back here. We're about 4
Somebody
wide.
just Kyle Busch the restart.
I want to say that was the 96 of Henry that tried to do that. With 3 wide racing up here. McMillian, Leach, and is that Poston down there? It is in the 26 McDonald's. But gee, we're going to have a crash. It's a big one. Dawson up and over. What a
Jesus
big
Christ.
crash.
No liquor and wine. Oh. Big wreck. Big
Can I
wreck
get more
on the
damage,
backstretch.
That's
Hey, by the way, you got more money on YouTube. Jay Huerta Racing said Trevor can't drive a wood screw.
Wow.
Was that a blowover, or did my eyes deceive me, by the
he
way?
started to, but I think he sat back down. We're taking a look back at it now.
Okay.
That was
kind of cool looking.
I think I just got chills whenever you just said problems like that. I thought I was in the booth with Rick Allen, and that was kind of cool for a second there. The 11 car. Who was that? I'm trying to see who that. It was William Hewitt. Let me back this up one more time. He's up here on the top lane, and for some reason, or it looks like he gets loose. Maybe Henson gets into him. Yep, sends him down to the 6 of Dawson. Dawson does a half blowover, sits back on all 4s. Reginald Harris catches a piece. There's the 11 once more getting involved. And other than that, it was really all these trucks underneath this that got a piece of it. I'm going to try and piece together who that was. Oh, Richard McMillion's one of them. Let's switch that to him.
Was Jesse in the lead there when that happened?
No, it was top 10, but he wasn't in the lead.
Okay. I was like,
oh!
Mm.
Goodness, that was a huge hit. That was Gavin Henson. Let's switch this over to him. He's in the number 60 truck right there. And then he's going to come back together. McMillion's going to send him right up the track in the path of Kevin Allen in the 76. Nothing Kevin could do there. There's Kevin going through the grass with a destroyed truck. Man, okay, that was... I think that's officially... Well, what is that? Our second or third big one?
Yeah, it's all coming out of 2. Every single
I had a good view of all of them.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, that was a cool shot right there. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was.
That was a really cool shot.
Oh, that's cool.
We got that wall camera showing Dawson starting flipping up and over.
Hey, real quick, we got some super chats. Joe Horta, a Jack Shack teammate, says Trevor can't travel with screw. And old Butternips, that's old Evan out here, says Landon is Super Speedway Queen.
Okay.
So, shout out to the super chats to you guys. Red Line Racing Neck, where it says Jack Shack in the booth, baby. Damn right we are. Eric Martinez says, OMG, is that Decon? So, yes, it is Decon. He's here.
The man, the myth, the legend.
We ride along, with Jess Dawson. Spinning around, locking it down, and looking the opposite way. Shout out to Jess Dawson.
I want to switch this quick to Kevin Allen. Here he is. He's quite a bit behind this, and he makes his way through the crash fine. And then all of a sudden, he's going to get blitzed. Bam! Oh, man. That is heartbreaking. That was just in a split-second blink of an eye. He's got a red 60 truck right in front of him, and nothing he can do.
Golly. That's the one thing that, I don't mind the wrecking. It's just when they've wrecked and then 10 seconds later they make it worse. Like, that's what gets me, I guess. But
well, I think that was kind of what happened on the first wreck. There was only 2 trucks involved, and then a few more piled into it. We're on board with it.
They get jealous of the wreck, and then they just want to be a part of it.
Jealous is quite the word. Anyway, let's look at Henson. I think his night's done. There's Dawson, who was just riding on his side. He's back in here. Henson's still sitting in the pits. Connolly, there he is. He's got a rear clip.
Oh, they put it back on?
They did.
Oh,
And we're back to green.
We're back green.
Kevin Smith, Brent Garber, and now Colton Ward, of course, has made his way up here to third. Then Mike DeWalt. So those are some good
That's a new
tools,
guy.
by the way. Another new guy, but cool name, DeWalt. Braden Walters. Fortson Poston is now in 6th. Nick Aloysia has made his way up to 7th. Joe Tardif has fallen to 8th. We're crashing again. It's Dawson again, trying to go up and over again, but he saves it. And I don't think we actually had a crash. At least from what I can see.
That's a good save by Jesse, though.
Front of his truck was off the ground again.
Deja vu. Two times in a row he gets... One way he was facing the right, going on his side. This time he was facing the left, going on his side. Quite the exciting couple of laps for Mr. Dawson. Let's go back and look at this one now.
He got a little loose with that damage.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And Mr. Liquor and Wine right there, Corey Wright, couldn't do anything. And they saved it. I mean, everybody saved it. Dawson had a little help from Corey Wright straightening that back out. But, hey, I mean, cool. That wasn't a massive pile up, and I don't even think either one of those trucks got damaged from that, honestly. So that's pretty cool. Another look at it. Up and over. Well, okay. That wasn't as cool as his last one. He didn't get
looked pretty cool.
as airborne. It was like a little bit of a half kind of... Or I guess I said the last one was a half blow over, so this one's like a quarter blow over.
He floated. He
Yes.
definitely got a good float.
Yeah, he levitated for a second. But
Levitated, yes.
that's a nice word. Let's go back on board with him through this airborne crash. For Mr. Dawson. That damage, obviously, yeah, it just snaps him loose.
That's the thing with these trucks, man. If you get any kind of damage, this thing just becomes like stupid loose.
Especially on the back end, too. Anything rear damage related, it is it's done. It's over. Like, you have to fix it, basically, if you want to have any chance of being competitive. Here's a look at Corey Wright.
Well, Liquor and Wine definitely could have used the brake a little more there, but chose not to. He actually helped Dawson steer it straight. So, what a team effort here at the Midnight Racing League.
Might have been his intention. Let's go to Kevin Allen, maybe? Oh, yeah, he's right behind us. He's going to get a good view. Maybe not. Okay. I thought he was going to have a cooler view than that. And there's a look at Dawson now exiting pit road once more. So...
He's got an EOL, so...
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. He got loose. But, look at his truck, Trev. I mean, that thing's...
Child of God, is that what it says?
Yes.
Child of God, and the truck looks fairly better.
Yeah, it looks like he's been dirt tracking or racing Martinsville or something.
Yeah.
He still has rear damage. Look at the left rear.
Yeah, a little experience on that truck, but we all need a little experience every once in a while.
There's
by the way,
Connolly.
I have like 30 seconds of damage left.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that door still looks atrocious. But, hey, look, the rear clip looks better. You still got right rear. The left rear is fine.
Hey, yeah, the ice cream truck is a moving. I heard you had some ice cream for sale there. $2.99 for a strawberry shortcake. But
a strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, I know, but
it's an ice cream sundae.
Ice cream sundaes.
I got a strawberry one too.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love me a little strawberry shortcake, but the truck looks good. 95 it's there. It's a little scuffed up, but it's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you can read it, that's fine.
We can still read it. That is good news. Back up front, it's basically the exact same lineup that we had last time. I mean, it was Kevin Smith, Brent Garber, going to be leading it. Smith's the leader. He's chosen the top. He's probably going to get a very good launch here. Behind that, Colton Ward, Braden Walters, and then you've got Mike DeWalt and Fortson Poston behind that. Coming into the restart zone, Smith lagging back a little bit and then launches. Going to be well clear into the lead into turn one for sure. Walters trying to go at Garber. Oh, what a tight clear there for Kevin Smith down there. Now we got one on the apron, apparently. Everybody looks good out here. For the moment, I guess. Nick Aloysia, good run going for him, Trev. He's had some good runs so far this year, and something ends up taking him out. We still do have 19 laps to go, so I probably just jinxed him, but he's still up here in 6th place.
Yeah, Robbie Adams in the chat is a Nickelodeon fan, 162, so he's been looking out for him. And he's made his way up here in 6th place, looking real good. Let's see here, the top 8 trucks have pitted on lap 54, and then we got the 104 of Wayne. He pitted on 58. So everybody back there. Tire difference is a little different here, but we saw how big it was at the start of the race when those trucks started to check out. So look for them guys in the back there to hopefully get 18 laps. We're hoping, we're crossing our fingers, get us a little 18-lap run.
Well, I'm not.
Well, Dylan isn't. He's kind of he's probably in the hot seat right now.
I need one. I'm the lucky dog right now. I just need one more, then I'm good.
Yeah, because they are currently 3 wide behind the leaders right now, just jockeying for position. But it's not as clusters as what it once was. Now we're back 2 wide here in the back. And Kevin Smith and Ward, no surprise. Those 2 are back up front. Garber will Chef Head, is that right?
Moorhead. Yeah.
Chef Moorhead in 3rd. And we got old Walters here in the 7th in the Cherry Blossoms truck. And what about the 2 of DeWalt back up here after our early wreck, rounding out your top 5? And these guys have gotten in a single fine line. Maybe they're just going to try to ride. This is crazy because your top 6 trucks are all nose-tailed. And they're probably going to try to check away from the field, but we'll just have to wait and see as they go into 3 and 4.
Yeah, that really looked like a super speedway right there, where they were just all shoving each other, slam drafting each other 6 trucks deep. It doesn't look like that anymore because Colton Ward keeps trying to go after Kevin Smith in every corner. Now Garber is trying to go after Ward. You know, 15 to go, I would anticipate we're going to have another caution, I would imagine. I say that. Look how single file this is back here. The whole field's single file. Except back here, which that's, yeah. As I say that, we do have some battles going on now. Here's Mark Person in the 77 in front of that. He's got Joe Tardif, Justin Mellicar trying to battle. Here comes Tardif trying to get underneath Mellicar. I think he's going to be able to. We got some more back out here. That's William Hewitt now trying to get around a lapped machine in the 75. Then there's Courtney Hubbard as well. Got a few lap trucks trying to race back here. And up front, nothing's really changed up here. I say that Mike DeWalt has gone around Braden Walters for 4th. Aloysia trying to get around Walters. Whoa, what a move by Aloysia. Goodness gracious. He whipped that thing all the way up to the top lane. It might have been a little too late for him because Connor Leach is going to be able to clear him. Now he's under attack from the 104 of Wayne Eastwood. And then there's a little bit of a gap back to Fortson Poston in 9th, and then Richard McMillian, who we just saw involved in caution 2 cautions ago. And he looks pretty relatively clean and back up here in the top 10. So that's good for him. That said, it's all still single file out here.
Yeah, McMillian actually got an EOL at the start of the race. Sorry to cut you off, Deacon, but he got an EOL at the start of the race for something that happened, I assume, last race. I'm not too sure what happened. But he rallied back here. He's in the top 10, so good for him. And, yeah, man, everybody's spread out. Everybody's looking good, taking their time. Look at old, I got to say it right, Hunty up here taking the high side on Kevin Smith. Wow, what a change of pace here. Maybe thinking to take advantage of the run out of the corner and maybe cross him up into 3 and 4.
I think his penalty, by the way, was because he didn't lay down a qualifying time.
Oh. I didn't know that was a thing.
That's a penalty?
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't lay down a time and qualify, which is kind of redundant, you get an EOL or a drive-through or something like that. I can't remember, honestly, because I always qualify. But
well, that's interesting. Battle for the lead, by the way. How's huh?
Y'all didn't know that?
No, we didn't. That's complete news to me.
This is a learn as we go process here, Deacon.
I thought I'd gone through everything in the rules. I guess I missed that one. Anyway, Ward was just trying to go after Kevin Smith, and he was side by side with him. Problem was, Ward took the bottom, Smith had the top. Smith easily rolled back by him. Garber is still sitting here in a decently good spot. He's losing a little bit to them. But if these two start really going at it, Garber's going to be in the catbird seat. Then you got Mike DeWalt still. Oh, there it is again. Colton Ward, is he going to be able to get there? No, he's not. 10 laps to go, and Colton Ward's trying everything he can to get around Kevin Smith. He's well, God almighty. There's going to be one of these days where I don't stutter in one of these races, Trev.
Mm-hmm. Today is not the day.
Today's not the day, as Colton Ward has clearly gone around Kevin Smith, and he did that with such ease. I'm wondering if Kevin Smith just kind of let that happen, too, because Ward was on the bottom, Smith up top, and he just drove right by him. And who knows? Maybe that's strategic from Smith. Maybe he doesn't want to be in that lead position. Maybe he wants to be on offense and go after Colton Ward. And that did help Garber kind of catch back up to these two, but still nothing he can really do. And then the gap out back to DeWalt and Walters and Leach, who are trying desperately to catch back up, but nothing is really going on for them at the moment.
Yeah, maybe a smart move there. You don't want to get side by side and let the third place truck catch up to you because now it's a battle for 3 instead of a battle for 2. So maybe a smart little move. Get the tires a little cool here and probably try to make another move later on. We got about 8 laps to go here now, so a little pace set right now. Looks like they might go green. Hopefully we get it to the end. Not for decon though, but yeah, he's hoping for a caution. But I do want to make note: Joe Tardif is 9th right now with the fastest lap on the racetrack. He is currently has the best tires on track, and he has 8 to go. So we'll keep a note, put a little note out there for him just to see if maybe he might be able to do something here. Maybe he needs another caution to do something. But he is currently riding in the 9th position. So look out for him. And yeah, he is ripping that high line, trying to get anything he possibly could to get around these trucks with 7 to go right now.
Well, and he's got a battle in front of him, too, between Potson and Eastwood, and he's going to be catching back up to them. The problem for him, we're coming to 6 laps to go, and he is 2.1 seconds back. He's going to need some help here. Back up front, Colton Ward starting to gap Kevin Smith. Now he's in the clutches of Brent Garber. And that's also Mike DeWalt kind of breaking away from Connor Leach in 5th. DeWalt, and there's a caution. Oh, there it is. We got a crash back here, too. Oh, we're still going to keep crashing. Ooh. We got away from it. That's William Hewitt and Rob Wilhoit. I think Wilhoit was the first truck to go around, and that just completely changed everything. That is...
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say, Landon. Yep. This changes everything. Holy crap.
By the way, 1 green, white checkered, by the way.
Yep.
Oh.
1 green, white. Oh, come on, Trev. We knew that one.
Well, I am currently deceased with my sobriety right now.
Yep.
So, yes. Oh, what a hit. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. It's coming back up the track. Oh, the old liquor and wine made it by, but that's always good to see. Peace and love. Oh, man, peace and love.
Hey, guess who's the lucky dog, by the way?
Yes, sir.
Oh!
And I'll have fresh tires and all the damage fixed.
Mm.
We're looking at this. Is Will Hoyt getting into the wall a little bit in front of William Hewitt? Well, Hewitt's in the 11. 15 is Will Hoyt. He's going to just send it a little too hard up into the wall, gets him loose straight down into him. And then really, it's just they're just glued together for the rest of this crash.
Yeah, nothing both of them could have done there. They just, like he said, they were just like, pot sticker step in. I just got stuck and creamed each other again. Oh man, I guess he got loose up off the corner and just kind of tapped the wall and lost it.
That's what it's looking like. Or maybe got tight. I think the truck kind of just plowed. He was in some dirty air. I don't know if that really had that much of an effect on it. It might have. And he just went up the track, and that was kind of the end of that. Hewitt with some pretty decent damage on his truck now, and I'm taking a look at the live shot. I'm actually going to do this real quick. These are the pit stops. These are the guys that have stayed out. Colton Ward, Kevin.
I have an update for you. We will not use the green-white checkered. This is going to be a natural green-white checkered.
Oh, okay. So we have a chance at another one. Colton Ward, Kevin Smith, Brent Garber, Connor Leach, Braden Walters, Joe Tardif all stayed out. Mike DeWalt in 7th is going to have the freshest tires. With him is Fortson Poston, Justin Melikar in 9th, and Wayne Eastwood rounding out the top 10. Then McMillian, Hara, Loisia, Rafes, and Person, the rest of the top 15. Actually, I'll just keep going. Diego Burriel, 16th, Glidewell, and Bass, 18th. I think those are all the cleaned trucks that were still at least somewhat in contention. I'm trying to find Derek Anderline. He just exited. He's been involved in some crashes tonight. Wonder if he was trying to fix up a little bit more damage. Looks like that is the case. And there's Connolly, currently 20th, then a few others. Yep. And there's a smoking car. That's Gavin Henson in the 60. Still sitting in pit road. So this is interesting. That it is
I like it.
Single attempt at a green-white check. This is a natural green-white checkered. That means we still have the chance to have another one.
Yes,
what that means for people like Mike DeWalt and Fortson Poston, they have the best chance to gain track position here. And if they do get that other caution, because it's going to be a little bit tough for them to try and win the race from 7th and 8th. It's possible, but it's going to be tough. If they can gain enough track position, let's say they make it up to 3rd, or fourth, and then a crash happens before the white flag, it's game on then for them. It would really confuse me seeing them not be able to beat Colton Ward or Kevin Smith or any of these other guys on older tires if that situation was to come up. And we're going to find out if it is. The pace car is going to be coming in this time. They're in turn 3, coming to turn 4 right now. And it's the two guys up front that we always see up front, Colton Ward and Kevin Smith. Brent Garber still in a pretty decent position if these two get together, but then there's Connor Leach up here, has made it up to 4th. Pace car is off, and here we go. We're coming into the restart box. Big jump from Colton Ward. That's going to stack that bottom lane up a little bit. Not good news for Mike DeWalt. Fortson Poston is going to try and make up a little bit more progress. I think he might be able to, but he's under attack from Wayne Eastwood back there in terms of the guys on new tires. Oh! Kevin Smith's going backwards. Big crash. That is Jeremy Rafeson in the 22. I said big crash. It looks like a one-car incident here. That is Jeremy Rafeson in the 22. That has gone around here. Some pretty significant looking left side damage for Rafeson, but I think everyone else was able to get away just fine from this. So let's go back and take a look. I'm trying to find where Rafeson is. I think he's kind of just outside the top 10.
It's red and black truck there on the inside. Oh,
Aloysia and Person get into it together, and then Rafeson's just an innocent victim, is what it looks like. Let's see. Slow this down a little bit. So there's Aloysia, that gray and black, purple, pink 162, and then Mark Person, the flat black 77. Oh, actually, I'll take that. Well,
I think we just missed the corner a little bit.
Yeah, Aloysia and McMillian kind of got together, and then Person just kind of got up into him there. At least that's what I'm seeing. Let me try and switch this back to Mark Person. Yeah, I mean, that's really what it is, it looks like. And then he's going to come down and get into Gordon Glidewell a little bit, bounce off him, get a little damage in the process. Maybe. It looks like it kind of buffed itself back out, but he's going to be able to continue on just fine. But, I mean, that's what I'm seeing, Trev.
Yeah, just maybe we're predicting a 4 wide into turn 1. Maybe trying to get up a little higher than what he thought and just came up into him. And, just spun him around. Unfortunate for the 22 there. I mean, he was going to have a pretty solid run there right outside the top 10. And just nothing he could do. Just got turned. I'm assuming, Mark Person with the EOL, so they put that on him. But unfortunate nevertheless. But, we got a green wide check. And our friend Decon is currently scored in the 19th position, baby.
18th now.
18th. I'm sorry.
Oh, top lane.
Backsies.
Top lane.
Top lane.
Oh.
That's pretty good. That's give you some little options right there.
Yeah.
Looks like everyone stayed out too.
Hey, can I just say how enjoyable it's been the last 60 laps to just pedal around this place and then suddenly be competitive again?
Yeah. At least it worked out for you like that. That never works with me.
Yeah, what a show you put on for us tonight.
Yeah, I know.
I appreciate that.
I don't think I'll do it next week though. So that's I need a little bit more of a attention span.
Well, because you. Okay, well, there's 2 loads.
There's Watkins Glen.
Oh yeah, it's Watkins Glen. I forgot. Yep. Yeah, I think everyone needs. I don't know. That I can't wait. I absolutely cannot wait for that one. That one's going to be
fun.
Fun.
Not as fun as this restart though.
All right, one last look at Jeremy Rafeson going around here. Luckily, nobody else involved. But we're back 2x2, and here's kind of the problem with what I was saying earlier. DeWalt and Poston still have the freshest tires. They made exactly 0 spots up before that yellow flag came out. This is basically identical to what we had before. For them, they're still 7th and 8th. Something has changed at the front, though. Colton Ward's still the leader, but Brent Garber is now 2nd.
Joe Tardif has them out of the top 6, lap 62. The other guy's lap 54.
Yep.
That's a money-making move right there. Watch him. Hey, if he doesn't send it, I don't know what he's going to do, but he's going to have to send it down there in 1. And these boys are coming to the green flag, the final restart. Green, green, green.
Here we go. Ward with another good jump on the bottom. Garber just stopped in that outside lane for the moment. That's going to let Connor Leach maybe get an opportunity at getting clear here into one, and he's going to be able to do so, it appears. A little bit of contact out back with Melikar. We got a few in the wall. Melikar's around. McMillion's around as well. No caution. They saved it. Now the battle is between Colton Ward and Connor Leach heading into turn 3. What is Leach going to try and be able to do here? And take a look at those tires, too. Joe Tardif trying to battle down there in third position. And, oh, he got one around almost. He's able to save it. That was Mike DeWalt. White flag in the air for Colton Ward. What can Connor Leach do here in the 71? He's right on the hot path right here of Colton Ward, and he just can't get there. He's just kind of following Ward around this racetrack. He needs to try something different. But here comes Fortson Poston in the 26 with those fresh tires up to third. Can he be able to send this in this corner? He has a massive run. He's going to choose the bottom. He's easily going to clear Connor Leach, it looks like. Goodness, what a run. Oh, he's still coming. Hold on. Is he going to have a chance at Colton Ward? He's coming. Here he comes. He's in the grass. Oh! Colton Ward wins the race. Fortson Potson, what a run in turn 3. Him choosing bottom, I was like, he doesn't have a chance. Oh, he had a shot. That was real close. Between the two of them, Connor Leach brings it home third. Where'd you end up? Hey, 12th.
Hey, 12. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Hey, that's how you get some damage control in right there. Taking a look here, Colton Ward. Yeah. Wow, what a finish. Fortson Poston, what a run he had right there. That was insane. We'll take a look at some of Colton Ward's burnouts real quick, and I want to see just the finish between those two. Just an insane run for Poston.
Yeah, what a name and what a run. That's wow. Did not even see him coming until the middle of the backstretch. Pause. Oh, man.
Yeah,
what a guy.
I thought it was going to be Mike DeWalt. He ended up coming home 4th. Shane Haar rebounding up to 5th. Good finish for him. Colton Ward taking an extra 2 cooldown laps here. Anyway, that was a fun finish. Where did Kevin Smith end up? Kevin Smith finished 11th.
1 spot ahead of me.
Wow.
Yeah. That's going to not be too good for him in points.
Yeah, especially Ward probably extending its points lead here.
Ward extending it, and then, hey, Connolly, too. Dylan coming up here. I mean, 3rd in points before this.
And a familiar sight. Hunty, burning it down. He should be pretty good at these now. He's got a handful of wins this season. And he is burning it down. I assume that's his teammate, Leach there, who's hanging out, chilling, dead, because he definitely annihilated the wall area a second ago. So, congrats. Hunty. He won, baby. That number 18 back up front here at Kansas.
Let's see if we can get a look at this finish real quick. Just the run that Fortson Poston in this 26 car had. Just look at this. Sending it down under Connor Leach. I mean, it wasn't even a question. He just drove straight by him, and then he still has that momentum out of 4, taking it down to the apron, just not close enough, and then bam, big hit right after the line, back into the rest of the field too, DeWalt and a few others, but
he's trying to hit him with that max sauce, baby, but he did just too little too late.
He should have just drove through the grass.
Yeah.
Honestly, could you imagine if that happened? That would have been awesome. And there's this hood flying across there.
I would not have been mad at them if you just wiped him out for the win, baby, because you're trying to win. But, man, I hate finishing second, so I know that boy hates finishing second, too. What a move.
Well, we'll take you through the final results. We'll grab your top 3 finishers for interviews. I do have a question, actually, Dylan, before you get out of here.
Yeah, hi.
Would you care to interview one of these guys?
Yeah, sure. Why not? It'll be funny.
Perfect. There we
go. Let me get Colton. You
can do that if you want to. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine with me. We're gonna take you through these final results for just one moment. Then I think we don't even need a break. Let's just go straight into those top 3 finishers. Colton Ward, Fortson Poston, Connor Leach, your podium finishers tonight. Mike DeWalt 4th, Shane Haar 5th. Joe Tardif in 6th. Brent Garber falls back to 7th. Wayne Eastwood 8th. Braden Walters 9th. Diego Burriel, a good finish for him, in 10th. Kevin Smith back in 11th. Dylan Connolly 12th. Nicholas Aloysia 13th. Derek Anderline 14th. Kevin Winker 15th. Jeremy Rafeson 16th. Nicholas Bass 17th. Gordon Glidewell in 18th. 19th place tonight. Here we go. Timothy Cook, Reginald Harris in 20th. Justin Melikar back in 21st. Richard McMillian 22nd. Mark Person 23rd. Kelly Pointer 24th. Courtney Hubbard 25th. Corey Wright, 26th. William Hewitt, 27th. Kevin Allen in 28th. Matt Albert back in 29th. Tough finish for him tonight. Tyler Henry, 30th. Another guy with a tough finish. Jesse Dawson, 31st. Robert Wilhoit, 32nd. Gavin Henson, 33rd. Charlie Morgan, 35th. Tyler Stevenson. I don't believe he actually took a lap here tonight, so only 34 drivers on the field. So, all right, let's go ahead and pull these results back up, and I say let's just go ahead and start it out with your winner. They're not even down there in the waiting room yet, but I'm just going to pull them straight up here. There he is. Take it away.
Colton, this is Decon up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Hello.
Hey, so, I was running up front with you early, and then I got destroyed and then got all the damage fixed to finish P12. What was the strategy tonight? Because I could get the top to work before I got wrecked. I mean, was it bottom to the top, or like what was your strategy tonight?
I like trying to catch a little air on the left front behind Kevin and I guess you. And then I was entering the turns about 60-70% throttle to but I would probably go a little lower to not catch up to you guys in the bumper to get tight. Yeah, I was trying to even be in front of Kevin, but he was going a little harder than I wanted to.
Yeah, the big thing in this race, just watching practice and just what I've seen here is it could get very super speedway-ish. Was that ever a concern that, you go to a lot of intermediates and, it's a super speedway for 2 laps and then it kind of evens out the pack? Were you concerned that man, everyone's got a chance at this, or did you really have any thought in the back of your mind that'd be an issue?
Well, with the laps that we had in fuel, I thought we could kind of go really hard in the whole race, but I think by lap 15, you were getting really tight on the bottom. So I thought it was going to be more draft pack racing, but it ended up not being, at least to me it didn't.
Yeah, toward the end, I mean, just necessary full throttle, but that was a big thing here. Congratulations. This is your second win on the season. You got an average finish of 2 this year, driver. That's pretty good. So anyone you got to thank before we cut you loose here at the booth, which, by the way, at the start of the race, I was not in the booth. I just kind of joined and just never left.
I'll just thank my teammates because we were practicing if to run the bottom or the top at all in this race.
Practice.
Hey, we were even at the Glen. But yeah, thank you guys for broadcasting this race. Yeah.
And one more last thing. We head to Watkins Glen next week. How's that looking so far?
It's I was able to hit low 12s there. I don't think I'll be hitting that in the race, but yeah, I'll be hitting probably 12s or 13s in that race.
That's fast.
Yeah, that's pretty fast. I did 1 lap and I did a 1:14, but man, Colton, good job tonight. Way to dodge the chaos. You did a hell of a lot better job than I did dodging the chaos. Good job, and see you next week. Hopefully I'm not in the broadcast booth again.
Yeah, thank you.
That's the word from our winner here tonight, Colton Hunty Ward himself. Getting very used to bringing him up here in the booth. And then Fortson Poston. Let's go ahead and bring him up. Fortson, boys in the booth, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, first off, your name is incredible. I don't think we've had the opportunity to actually say that to you yet, but great name. Also, great run in that last corner coming to the checkered flag. Do you think maybe if you did maybe one tiny little thing different in that last corner, you could have had a shot at Colton Ward tonight?
No. I had to have done something before.
I thought we were just going to leave it at that. I'm so
sketched,
Oh, man. Well, it's a nice, simple answer. I mean, Colton Ward, you had the fresh tires. He had a little bit older ones. Still.
Yeah.
I mean, what an absolute
another lap.
Yeah, I think you just need one more corner, honestly. I mean, you restarted in 8th. You managed to come back into 2nd here tonight. Well, walk us through the rest of your race in general. We kind of saw you hanging around somewhat the top 10, maybe back half of it, kind of up and down through that. You avoided a lot of chaos here tonight. Walk us through it.
Yeah, well, start freaking qualified like butt cheeks because I apparently wasn't driving hard enough. And then I think about 15 laps in, wreck happens, managed to avoid it. And then I stayed out because track position was just so key. And then I hung around 4th for a little bit. I felt like I had just good speed for I was faster than those cars that were in front of me, but like it's so hard to pass because like the top is so weird, and the bottom, like the middle is just it's really tricky to like just pass them and clear them and just to hold there. But and then middle towards the end of the race, I mean, I was hoping for a green flag run, and then that weird caution came out of that dude who just parked it on the bottom. I was like, you kidding me? Like, this is real, right? But it managed to work out okay. It took 4 tires and just kind of held where I was because I knew I had good speed all night. So, and then that freaking last restart. Oh man, that was stressful. Um, so I had a good restart. Mike DeWalt had a better restart, so I could get behind him and hold the bottom, which is what you want on the restart. Because you go on the top, you're just no, you can't pass at all. And then they wash up. I think something like that. They wash up. Mike gets loose, and I split somebody 3 wide, just barely, and just putting nose first in there and just start running away and trying to catch the leaders. But I needed, like I said, one more lap, and that was mine. But again, starting 26th or 27th and finishing second, I really won't complain.
Yeah, it was definitely a great finish for you here tonight. Go ahead and give out your thank yous and your shout outs.
Shout out to American Auto Connection. Get you a window tint there. Shout out Gears Racing. And shout out to you guys for letting me be here. That was a lot of fun.
There you go. That's the word from our second place finisher here tonight, Fortson Poston. Thanks for talking to us. Congrats.
Oh, let me fix that. It's Poston.
Poston.
Yes.
I thought y'all were
Everybody's-
saying it wrong. I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Though.
Okay.
Like, it's cool. Because like I was watching this other stream and they were saying my name wrong. I'm like, they only think that because it's Boston and just put a pause.
I mean,
you know?
look, you don't have to look at my name and just take a guess at how many times it's been said wrong. Anyway, we appreciate you talking to us here tonight. Hopefully we'll see you again next week.
Yeah, I hope so.
There we go. Next up, and Trev, I believe it's your turn. We'll bring up Mr. Connor Leach.
Hey, Mr. Leach, it's Trevin in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, I gotcha.
Hey, man. Brother, what happened? What could have been done, man? You were there, you were peeking, you were about to get it, and then you just couldn't. Walk us through it, man.
We kind of, going into the green white checkered ×2 there, we saw everyone peel down in a pit lane. Well, nearly everyone behind us went down in a pit lane. Me and Colton were talking. We're like, oh, fuck. Like, if I had known, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear in here, but if I had known everyone was going to come down and throw some tires on at least right sides, I probably would have been one of that bunch. But we stayed out, and then it went yellow immediately, so that kind of helped. We dodged one bullet, but then coming to the line there, I knew, like, my tires were pretty well cooked because the whole run on those tires, I was just passing as many trucks as I could, because I think I started on those tires in like 8th or 9th and got up to wherever 5th, and I think a couple people pit and ended up starting 4th and then started 3rd on the last restart there. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to pass Colton because he had been up front kind of in a lot clean air up front, and there's no way I was going to pass him. So I was like, all right, well, hopefully we can hold off these new tires coming on these old ones. And we held off a few of them. One got past me, but no, pretty good finish for the group, I would say.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. We watched you guys up front almost all race, and I hate it for you, brother. I was hoping you would have got there. The old Colton maybe put a bumper to him and possibly got you a win, but you walked out with a P3. Can't be mad at that. And some good points for tonight.
Yeah, we got some good points. We missed a couple races there. I got into a little bit of a kerfuffle with the I think it was the 4 truck in Phoenix, and went and won that race. Got that one stripped away, but in my mind, I still won that race. No one's taking that away from me in my mind. But then missed the next race with the suspension, and the next one after that, missed that. Just had some things going on at home, so I'm glad to be back. I'm gonna watch the broadcast at some point tonight or tomorrow, and I'm sure you guys put on a pretty good show. Hopefully, I wish we didn't have all those cautions at the end there, but we came out with a finish anyways.
Hey man, yeah, definitely watch that broadcast back because that's one for the ages. I guarantee you. But other than that, brother, we appreciate you. Congrats on the third place. You got any sponsors, friends, and family you want to shout out?
Just shout out you guys for putting on the show. Big shout out to Justin and all his admins for putting on this league. I'm sure there'll be a lot of complaints after this one from whatever wrecked this, that, and the other. But hopefully no one's running their mouth the way Decon usually does, and we'll have a nice calm night and just go into the next race. It's Watkins Glen. Hopefully everyone's getting their practice in. I know I've done a couple laps there, and I think it'll be a fun race. Hopefully the guys that aren't comfortable with it do get some laps in, and we can come out here and not put cars on the walls too much.
Hey, man, for sure. Hopefully we'll catch you up here next week. But, hey, man, we appreciate you. Once again, congrats on the third place, and we'll catch you later next week.
Yeah, thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
I was kind of waiting for a response right there from Mr. Connolly, but
Well, when you race with kids, they start to act like it. So I'm not going to act like one. That's just wild. I don't know what he's mad about, but whatever.
anyway, great race here tonight. Definitely a fun one to sit up here in the booth. Be fun. I know, obviously, we hope you do well the rest of this season, but it'd be kind of fun to have you up here in the booth for any races that go bad and anything like that.
Hopefully few and far between, but yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, definitely a fun one here tonight. Next week is the big one. I cannot wait for next week. Watkins Glen International. That is going to be awesome. It's going to be, as you just said, this broadcast was one for the ages. I think that race is going to be probably another broadcast one for the ages. I don't know what we're going to see. I don't know who's going to win, who's going to be good. There's probably guys that are just, it might have a bunch of new people just show up, like road course ringers, and just dominate. Who knows? Anyway, great race here tonight. Tune in next week to watch that one. Then we'll have, what is it? Monday night, we'll be back with another recruitment race for the PGR SummerSlam 499. Come out and race that if you haven't already signed up for it. Tuesday will be Ron Morris Racing. Tuesday Night Thunder again. Then Wednesday, I think we're still off. And then Thursday, we'll be back with the PGR Intimidator Super Speedway Series. And then next Friday, we will have Watkins Glen. So, fun race tonight. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hope you all have a very good night.
Peace.